Hi, I'm Tamara, and I'm a creative entrepreneur in Nashville, Tennessee. And the work that I do is love in a big world. Well, one of the things that I do. The work started many years ago when I was a substitute teacher, and I was in urban schools. There's one in particular that is in the North Nashville area where I spent a lot of time. And I would tell my sixth graders, because you know how everybody likes to act up when the sub's in the room, I'd say, well, if you behave, then I'll sing for you at the end of the day. And they were like, sing for us? I was like, yeah. So they behaved because they were intrigued. And we'd spend like the last 10 to 15 minutes as we were waiting for dismissal just singing popular songs and talking about life. And they would start sharing their stories, telling me what was going on in their heads and in their hearts, that we were building trust. And they would tell me over and over that they were convinced they were not going to live past the age of 21 because there was so much violence in their neighborhood. And they didn't trust the cops to keep them safe, and went on. And I was really struck by that mindset of theirs, because it was so different than my reality, but I knew it was true for them. And yet I wanted to offer them a different perspective. And so I said, you do have a future and you do have a hope. And that starts today with the choices that you make. Choice is the opportunity and power to make decisions. And regardless of your circumstances, you have that power. And that was a new way of looking at things for them. From those conversations, Love in a Big World was born. And since that time, we've reached hundreds of thousands of kids and families and educators, communities all over the U.S. and in Africa as well. And we just keep growing, finding new ways to engage with kids and the adults who care for them, finding new tools to connect. It all comes down to letting kids know that they are valuable, that they're not alone, that what they do and say matters. One of the things that I've been challenged with most over this past year is the importance of supporting the adults even more. So whether you're a parent or whether you're an educator, your capacity for connecting with kids needs to be filled up. Your tank needs to be filled up so you can give to them. And so that's another way that we're starting to explore and expand our work, is how can we best support you in order to do the work that you do every day in your classroom, in your community, in your home, with the kids that you know. I believe that we can make a difference and that the next generation has the power to change the world. In order for them to do that, we have to give them the best shot at that. And in order for that to happen, they have to know. They have to be thoroughly convinced that they are loved.